not
me,
gonna
are you taking away my First Amendment? She's
Yeah, I
sitting
am. Get
here.
out of here. Get out. There have been a lot of issues about URTV. That is not in our budget. Is that correct?
No.
No, sir, that is not in our budget. We are working with the city to see how we're going to move forward. They're inventorying the equipment that they've picked up. The channel has gone dark. And at this point in time, there is nothing in the budget for URTV.
And from the beginning, and I was here when it started, we told your leaders, you're going to have to find other funding sources. We negotiated a deal with the cable company to get all kind of equipment. We spent a lot of time making it happen, but we told you repeatedly, you're going to have to find alternative funding all along. All your leaders. You did 400,000 hours of broadcasting and didn't charge the people a nickel to do that. You did it for free. And now you're coming to us. We've always said we had discretion over the money we get from the cable companies. It's been that way from the beginning. Nothing has ever changed. We've always given priority to education, law enforcement, and our core services. That was the deal. It was always the deal. We told you this all along. The state changed the rules a few years ago, and your money got cut even more. We told you you had to find alternative sources. We gave you a consultant to help you find ways to raise money and keep the thing up. One way you could have done it is charge even 50 cents an hour. You could have met your budget on your programming. But your board chose not to, and that's your prerogative because we didn't get involved in that. Because it's the public access. And so that's the way it was set up. That's the way it should be. You shouldn't be here. The money that your board asked for would have been 88% from public money, and that's not right. No other station operates like that. Every nonprofit I know pays their own way. And for whatever reason, URTV, the leadership of URTV chose not to do that. Now, we're going to try to keep it alive through other means. We're talking to the city. I know that Kathy Hughes is in regular contact with Lauren Bradley, I believe, with the city. We'd like to see something there, but we are not, this board, in my opinion, is not going to put money for URTV over education, law enforcement, and other core services we do. And we've never intended to do that. We never have. We did negotiate a deal. We got some money. We gave what was entitled to under the contract. We have always chosen and will continue to choose. I think anybody who sits up here is going to put priority over, you're competing with education, law enforcement, and core services. And in a tight budget year, there's no chance. Now, we're hoping maybe somebody could come up with another model. That's where you come in. Come up with another way to do it. Come up with something else. You got the equipment for now, but you got to move fast. And you've had years and years and years to plan this out. This isn't news. Because I've got notes where I told your leadership this years ago. We gave consultant, our John Howell, worked with you, met with you, told you this was coming, gave you numbers, gave you ways other places do it. There are other ways you could have done it. We don't get involved, but now you're here saying we need a bailout, and that was never in the plan, never considered. And we never told you that because we couldn't, because we knew the budget. We saw this budget coming down the road. Dr. Green has told us through the years, this is going to be a bad year. We didn't know how bad until the budget came out. So that's the way it's been. I hope that there's nothing cut. There's nothing in there. Anything we're entitled to by law, we'll put out if someone wants to come up with it. And what's the amount, Dr. Green? You know? $4,500, but they have equipment right now. If somebody can come up. The city has equipment, so now you're dealing with the city also. And you're going to have to work with them because under the contract, as I understand it, the city the ownership reverted back to the city of Asheville for the equipment. Okay. Public comment, any subject. Continue with public comment. We don't have public access apparently.